Okay, hey, it's been a while since I've done a video, and this is going to be a bit odd because Primal Origins hasn't come out yet, but I'm still doing a Sylvan deck profile. It's more of an update now that Dragons of Legend is a thing, and so is Soul Charge, which is ridiculously fun. So it's just a slight update, so I still have the two Talea, the one Hermitry, one Fallen Angel. I'm debating taking her out, I don't know. Because one thing that's new is I am playing a 41 card deck now because I picked up some cards and there's some cards I just can't bring myself to drop. The Flower Knights, I like him at 2. He's fine. Marshleaf, yeah, 3's too cloggy. 2 Lone Fire Blossom. So like I'd play 3 if I could, but that's not a thing. The 1 Dandelion, Cherry and Mado. It's a level 2 tuner, and it's the only level 2 plant tuner that I own, which is the only reason why it's in here. Like, he's only in here because it is a level 2 tuner. Like, his effect does nothing for me. The 2 mushrooms, actually now that I think, ooh, he's a dark tuner. I can actually use him for Beals. I did not realize that. Though I think Naturia Beetroot is probably the card I'd prefer. I just don't know anybody who has one. The 1 Spore, 3 Peacekeeper. I still like it at 3 because sometimes you draw 2 and you need that 1 to bring back Lone Fire or make some plays and whatnot. The 1 Cherub Sprout because it's awful to draw into, and Copy Plant because he does so many things for this deck. Because I only have 3 level 8s. He's my 4th level 8 for those rank 8 plays. Alright, the biggest addition to the deck. 2 copies of Soul Charge. 3 is too much. Like, 1,000 life points per monster is a bit much. But this plus Lone Fire equals Quasar Dragon, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like, the Soul Charge plus Lone Fire is pretty much game. 2 MSC. I still have, like, I'm playing 41 cards and I still haven't found space for a 3rd MSC. Super Solar at 2, just because it works. 3 Fertilizer, you cannot play anything less than 3. And then 3 Mounts. I haven't, it's like now that I've actually dropped Terraforming for good from the deck, I haven't really found any need for it. The 1 Waboku, just because it's good for chaining. Bombless, because it's bombless. Mirror Force, because it's nice. Dimensional Prison, because it's nice. The Fiendish Chains. I picked up 2 copies, but I only added 1 because I did not have space for more. I do run 2 called Haunteds. I don't like 3 because drawing multiple is not a good thing. But yeah, I do have the 1 Fiendish Chain. I put that in over Compulse because I prefer, like, Compulse. It's debatable. It's, like, Fiendish Chain, it's a good response for Beals. That was part of why even though Compulse will work against Beals, I don't want Beals being put into my opponent's extra deck again. So I prefer Fiendish so I can send Beals to the graveyard. Even though Shadow Impulse is now a thing. 1 Wiretap. It only stops trap cards, so I feel it's only good against Solemn Warning, which I also picked up, because you should not be playing a deck without Solemn Warning. This just answers so many things. But yeah, the Wiretap, it's nice against Solemn Warning because your opponent will pay the 2,000, and then you negate it with Wiretap, and it shuffles back into their deck, and they lost 2,000 points. But yeah, so not too many changes in the deck. I've even though people have like looked at me crazy for running more than 40 cards, I find the 41 doesn't hurt too much. It's literally only at 41 because I need space for the Cherry Tomato. Oh, I actually have somewhat of a proper side deck. It's not complete. I do have the 1 Shadow Impulse. It's an iffy card. I don't think I'd seriously run it in this deck. 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. I would prefer. I just picked them up because I could. Though I am looking to pick up Light Imprisoning Mirrors. The second Wiretap and the Compulse, that's going to be interchangeable for the Phoenix Chain. The extra deck is pretty much the same. I don't have a Felgrand, so I'm not playing anything different. Formula, Armory Arm, because Armory Arm is actually quite cool when I make him. I threw in Catastor because I needed another level 5, and Catastor is actually more useful than Librarian, unless I'm going for my best plays. Orient Dragon, he still gets over Beals. Ancient Fairy, I dropped the Ancient Pixie because I wasn't using it, and Ancient Fairy, it's very situational. It's too difficult to make rank 7s in this deck, so I don't really do it often. I do have the Black Rose, Stardust and Scrap, Leo, Shooting Star Dragon is still in here, and Quasar. I believe in my last video I uploaded, I said that I was not looking to getting Quasar in the near future, but somebody at the shop had one, and he was offering it at a very good deal. And considering that I had a box of Dragons of Legend and got some really good pulls from it, like I pretty much had like 2 playsets of Soul Charge, and a bunch like Mathematicians, Fire Hand, Ice Hands, like all the money cards. So I was like, hey, you have a Quasar. And then I was like getting rid of the cards, and he was looking to pick up a lot of the cards from the set because he's a dealer, and I'm like, hey, you have a Quasar, you know, and you want all these cards that I just picked up, how about we do it? So yeah, it was a lot of cards, but I got Quasar, and I don't know how long I'll keep it, because Quasar, now that Soul Charge is the thing, the price on Quasar has like been fluctuating a bit, but I don't know if like there are people actually willing to pay $100 for Quasar now, especially because Soul Charge. Like if you don't know the combo with Lone Fire and Soul Charge, like I'll put a link to the video in the description. But yeah, it's absolutely insane. But yeah, this is the current deck. I'm still working on that side deck, and of course Primal Origins is coming out in like 2 weeks, I think, so yeah, probably going to change a lot of things. I personally prefer the rank 8 engine to the rank 7 engine, so I don't know how my extra deck is going to change either, especially because of the Synchro engine that I'm playing, so I'll look into it. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Until next time.